about to the point in life where I'm gonna have to start flopping titties out for some money.
I'm gonna need to have like a chat with whoever signed that lease, genuinely. Because you're getting robbed. They haven't even moved in yet. I don't know if anyone has, but it was the only 2-bed, 2-bath apartment open for $22.47
a month. I paid my bills, aka I paid my rent, which leaves me every single month with $600 left over.
They're doing it low-key to the middle class at this point. Like, you're going to start pushing out middle-class Americans. They're going to have to start moving and getting visas and shit to go to other countries because we can't keep up with this shit.
Why are they charging me $2,600 to move out? I'm still moving out. I don't know where they're going to get the money from. They going to figure it out, but I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Hello everyone and welcome to the TikTok inflation. And today we're going to talk about the inflation in America. I mean, especially about rent, because it's only getting crazier and crazier. Alright, let's go.
The internet's mad at this woman for going after the older generation, for saying that rents are only $1,200 a month. Tell me what your rent is. Is it more than $1,200 a month?
Mine is definitely more.
Stop saying that apartments are $1,200. No, they are not. They are not $1,200. Stop saying that.
Damn, who say that? Who genuinely say that? Because I genuinely want to know. That's something new though.
That is not the median price of the nation's apartments.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts, I am not kidding you. Studio to 3 beds, $4,000 to $22,500.
Insane. Who?
Okay?
How do you
And
afford
that's
that?
not the only one. I have other examples. I cannot find a studio apartment, not only in Boston, but the surrounding Massachusetts areas, less than $3,600, $2,000, $15,000 for a 3-bedroom. But Brittany, they're luxury apartments. No, they're not. No, they are not. I know where they are. I know the surrounding areas. They are a...
All joking aside, you tell me who's paying $3,600 a month for a rent. And if you are, I want to hear about it in the comments. See you on the next one.
But all joke aside, man, you're right. That's fucking insane for somebody to pay that much for a rent per month, man. Damn. But anyway, I do know also for a fact that location play a big role in these cases. You know what I'm saying?
It's the 5th of September and I'm literally out of money for the month.
Whoa, already? How come?
I paid my bills, aka I paid my rent, which leaves me every single month with $600 left over. Next, my car payment. That takes another good chunk. Don't forget
What?
car insurance. Oh, also, don't forget
What?
I went to the doctor one time. $100 finally got posted today. My electric bill. Electric bills have been going up like crazy. Like my bill used to be $45. It was $93. And then that isn't even me doing food.
Damn.
And if you know anything about food prices lately, frozen vegetables cost upwards of $1.50 to $2 a bag. Chicken, 2 chicken breasts the other day cost me $8.
I believe you.
So yeah, it's the 5th of the month. I literally have basically no money left for the month and I'm not sure what to do the rest of September. So if you're in the same boat, please comment down below because I'm genuinely curious. Are we all in our 20s basically broke and have no idea how we're supposed to ever save for a house or have money left over in general every month?
Yep, little mama. I'm gonna agree with you, man. Nowadays, the struggle is real. It's not playing around out here.
So I'm about to the point in life where I'm gonna have to start flopping titties out for some money.
Damn, for real?
Because my job just ain't cutting it.
I feel like I'm gonna be your first customer though. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll put my 60-day notice in this raggedy ass apartment.
Hold on. Why?
Because my rent went from $1,300 to $1,500 They're charging me $16.28 this month. I'll put my 60-day notice in. I'm not staying here.
Damn. I feel you, sis. I feel you.
So they mad. And their policy is that you only have to pay your last month's of rent. Why are they charging me $2,600 to move out? I'm still moving out. I don't know where they're gonna get the money from. They gonna figure it out, but gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. But you know what? I got a friend one time, she told me that they were charging $5K to move out. Pretty crazy, man.
So I'm just sitting here thinking, is anybody else broke as fuck right now like me?
Yes, we all broke, man.
I literally yesterday had $1,100 in the bank. And after paying just 3 bills, which is rent, car insurance, and health insurance, and literally going to the grocery store in Walmart, getting 8 fucking items for $125, I am left with a whopping $8.94 for the week until I get paid again. And it is just super stressful. Inflation is just ridiculous.
Yep, it's absolutely out of control, man.
8 items. Or actually, it might have been 9. I don't fucking know. But it wasn't that much in the cart. But I don't know. I just get super stressed out in January because all that extra money I could have had went to Christmas. Any other month, I'm fine because I don't spend all that money. But January, super fucking stressed out right now. So I just don't know if inflation is ever gonna go down.
We all hope so, man. Because if it don't, we fucked.
I wonder if anything is gonna get better. But $8.94, and that, mind you, that is just my half of the rent. My rent's $8.49. Know what you're gonna say? $8.49 is cheap. I pay half. My son pays half to stay here. Teach him a little bit of responsibility. But for me and my income, and because I claim 0, because God forbid if I don't claim 0, I'm gonna owe the government. I don't get much, and I don't qualify for nothing. So that's a lot for me. But yeah, 3 stinking bills. Almost $1,100. That's not counting the rest of my shit I have all the rest of the month. But anyway, is anybody else there broker than me right now? Let me know.
It's unfortunate that wages have not and will not ever keep up with inflation, and the average American will just continue to go through hell. 2021 apartment cost $1,680, 2023 cost $2,319, same apartment. That's a 40% increase. Just like you said, it has nothing to do with budgeting. Shit is just getting more expensive. You have to be a very dense individual just to tell people, oh, you got to save more. I mean, the only thing you can do is try to make more money. Side hustle your way to death. People say, oh, buy a house, stop renting. Same house 2 years ago is 2x the price now. Same fucking house. Maybe a granite countertop. The same thing's happening in Canada. If your development was built after 2018, they can they can charge whatever they want. Rent's $2,000. Next month I wanted $4,000. And shit is just getting out of hand. Something is going to pop. Some sort of, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it has to happen soon because everything is just getting way too expensive.
Certain point, people are just not gonna be able to live here anymore, bro. Like, it's low key. They're gentrifying the same way they gentrify hoods and turn them into nicer areas with Starbucks and Whole Foods. They're doing it low key to the middle class at this point. Like, you're gonna start pushing out middle class Americans. They're gonna have to start moving and getting visas and shit to go to other countries because we can't keep up with this shit. People that are living in normal cities, you know, not even like downtown areas, Miami or anything like that. They're living in like, you know, Ocala and stuff. It's getting expensive for them, even that they have to think about moving to places like, you know, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Missouri, like places, rural areas where it's cheaper. If they start building a Starbucks or a Chipotle around the corner from you, just know that your rent is going up $400. Yo, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yo, to be honest with you, I kind of agree with you. But at some point, I do believe that with how high inflation it is right now, I won't be surprised like if people start saying, yo, even in North and South Carolina, bro, prices are not that cheap, bro. It's pretty insane.
On today's episode of Why Are They Charging That Much for Rent, my downstairs neighbor, okay, exact same floor plan that I have. I signed my lease in January, and I know there's gonna be people that's like, that's cheap or that's expensive, but whatever. 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,100 square feet. I pay $1,639 before they add stuff. But my base rent is $1,639. After everything, it's $1,715. That's what I pay every month. Okay, so $1,639. So my downstairs neighbors lived there for like 2 months and then moved out. I would love to know the tea on that, I would. And if you've been here since my Florida days, I'm not talking about the downstairs neighbors that called the cops. That's a whole separate story in a whole separate state, okay? Now we're in Texas. So anyways, downstairs neighbors move out. They moved out in Florida too, but also Texas. And I'm like, so I go on the website to see how much they're renting that apartment for. Keep in mind my $1,639. $2,247. I know every realtor's argument's gonna be like, yeah, but it's the summer, it's a peak time to move. Is that not like a $600 increase in the last 5 months? I'm gonna need to have like a chat with whoever signed that lease, genuinely. Because you're getting robbed. They haven't even moved in yet. I don't know if anyone has, but it was the only 2-bed, 2-bath apartment open for $2,247.
You know what? The only situation for me that would make sense in this case would be like, maybe you come from a place where you were paying like, let's say $3,000 per month for rent. And now you see another place, oh, boom, it's only $2,000. Well, I take my money. Good. But otherwise, it doesn't make sense at all. But if you got money, go for it, even though that's a dumb decision though.
And like, I've never been so happy I signed a 13-month lease so I could get a month free. At first I was like, damn, 13 months, it's so long. Maybe I should have signed a 6-month. Now I'm like, praise Jesus, the Lord heavens above, that I signed a 13-month lease. Because I have another month to figure it out. Also, like, if you're broke, this happened on accident. Like, I didn't do it to save money, but if I needed to save money, this is what I do. Sign your leases starting in the winter. Literally sign your year leases in December, January, February, because no one wants to move then, so your stuff's a lot cheaper. They hike up the prices between like, I don't know, probably April for sure, May, June, July, August, to like September probably would be my guess. Peak times to move, it's warm outside, so move in the winter. Because then you won't be getting screwed by $600. I hope I did that math wrong. But I really don't think I did. They're going to get robbed. I paid $1,639. And that's their base rent, which means they still have like another $80 worth of stuff to pay.
Okay, so if you have an apartment, stop and watch this. Maybe like a few months ago, I seen a video of someone talking about how you can go to your leasing office and try to lower the rent that they're trying to increase you to when it's time to like renew your lease. And I did that. And do you not know they're keeping us at the same rent we were originally at? And they were trying to increase it $300. I wish I would have known it last year when we renewed. Like, I think it's so crazy. What they did was they looked at like the market price, market rent, whatever it is. But my whole thing was they kept it at the exact same amount. And if I wouldn't have asked, we would have been moving, paying for movers, or staying, paying an extra $300. So hopefully this helps someone else. Go talk to your leasing office before you sign.
Is what she's saying is real? No, is that real, guys? Because if it is, please let me know down below.
The average cost of rent in Manhattan is now $5,000 a month. So if you're looking to move to the city, find roommates or reconsider, because now the average single person is going to pay more in rent than the average person in the United States makes in their entire salary.
How are people affording life right now? How are people tackling this cost of living on the average American salary? I just watched a TikTok of a teacher who makes a teacher's salary. I don't know what state she's in, so I don't know how much she makes, but her 1-bedroom apartment is $2,000. And when she spends $2,000 on that 1-bedroom apartment, it doesn't even come with a washer and dryer. So she has to go pay an additional $2 every time she wants to use their washer and dryer. Okay, like, how does that leave her any extra money to spend? And then she said she had a $400 car payment, which some people were bashing her on that. But in today's economy with interest rates, that's really not that bad. And I'm sure she needs a dependable car. So you talk about teacher's salary, $2,000 in rent, $400 car payment, you got insurance, you got groceries, electricity. Like, I don't understand how people are affording life right now, and it really makes me sad for some people. You have people who are like her. She's single, she has her own salary, or families where it just works out best for them for the mother to stay home. And if the father is just making an average American salary, how are they affording life without going in a bunch of debt? This lady who's a teacher started crying because she said she realizes on her salary and where she lives, she will actually end up in more debt. Then, like, she will just continue to accrue more debt and more debt and more debt because her salary is not matching the cost of living. And what's sad is I've seen people be like, just spend less. Listen, guys, the cost of living is rising and our salaries are stagnant, okay? So there's not just spend less. That's not the problem here. The problem is the cost of living is outrageous, and minimum wage in some states is still $7.25. Teachers in some states are still paid a ridiculously low salary, even though their job is super important. I don't know what we can do about this, but I'm just going on a rant because it really, really pisses me off.
You know what? I kind of agree with you on this one, man. Because I do think that nowadays, most people are making the most money that they have ever made in their entire life. But for some reason, I mean, especially because of inflation, they feel like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, but we are kind of broke though. I cannot afford like rent, I cannot afford grocery, I cannot afford basic human being things. You know what I'm saying?
How are people affording life right now?
No, because let's talk about it. Do you want to know how little my life has changed since I went from making $60K a year to over $100K? People keep asking me, oh my gosh, like what designer bag are you gonna get first? Or like where are you traveling to first? You know what I can afford now? Therapy. Taking my cats to the vet. I can afford to go to the local butcher and the farmer's market versus going to like a No Frills or like a Food Basics. I can afford new glasses and I can afford to go to the dentist. I can pay more than just the minimums on my credit card debt. It's so crazy to me that these things are what's costing me more money and I can actually afford them. This stuff should be accessible to everyone. Like, everyone should get access to fresh produce and going to therapy and like getting glasses, taking your pets to the vet. In my opinion, the things that I'm spending my money on is not part of like a lifestyle inflation. It is just genuine basic necessities that I think everybody deserves access to.
If you think that having a cat and taking care of a cat is a part of basic necessity things that everyone should be having, that's crazy. So that means every single month you have enough money to take care of yourself and a cat. Just shut up. Just stop complaining. I mean,
It's so crazy to me that as a kid, I dreamed of making six figures. Like, having a six-figure corporate job was my absolute fucking dream. And now I'm realizing like 100K does not take you far at all.
thank you for watching this video, guys. That's the end of the video. So if you like it, please give me a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think down below. Let's get it. Peace.